Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Emma and today I have a first impression on this foundation. This is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous Foundation. That was a mouthful. And this is 3-in-1 foundation and it has SPF of 20. And this is the color medium beige in 842. And it does have a pump, which is ideal. I bought this one at CVS and it was $13.49, so less than $15. I will link as well down below, maybe where else you guys can find it as well. And it says medium beige, all day flawless coverage, lasting power of primer, concealer, and foundation, and it's shine free. So this is how it looks so far. I will check in after a couple hours. So if you guys want to know my thoughts, please keep watching. So I've already moisturized my face. I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. I'm going to do my normal steps. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish, and I've already applied a couple of dots already. And I focus it mainly a little bit on my forehead, just spread out the rest. And then right here, that's where my pores are larger. And I'm going to go ahead and it's already wet, but I'm going to go ahead and apply some of my MAC Prep and Prime. Just wet it a little more. And I'm going to grab the foundation, and hopefully this color matches me. It may be a little too light. Dang, I think I did too much. I did like 3 pumps. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it on my face. And just pounce it on my skin. I think it does match me. It may be on the lighter side. And it wasn't too liquidy and it wasn't too thick. It does have some slight fragrance to it. And what I like about this little container is that it has a pump. I always prefer when they have a pump. It just makes your makeup routine faster. So that was about 3 pumps. And it actually doesn't look like a lot. I'm going to go ahead and do another one. Just a little bit on my forehead. I never do too much on my forehead, just because I don't need too much coverage there. But obviously I still want to go on top. It definitely is not a dewy foundation. This is more of a matte foundation. So this is the first application, and I try to concentrate on the areas that I have like freckles in, the little manchitas. And just by looking at it, this is medium coverage. I wouldn't consider this high coverage, but it does, you can see my imperfections in some areas. I mean, I can go more on top, but I feel like it would be a little too much foundation. But so far it does look good. It is, again, a pretty matte foundation, and so far it looks good. I'm going to do some bronzer just to add more color to my face, and I don't look this white. I feel like it looks way whiter in the screen, but it does match pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and do my normal routine. I'm going to put my favorite concealer now. This is the Liquid Camouflage Catrice. Oh shit, I went into my eye. So it reacted very well with the Catrice concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and do some contouring as well with the Huda Tan Tour Contour and Bronzer Cream. This is the one that I've been using lately, just to kind of add more dimension to my face. It looks a little flat right now. And I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with the same beauty blender. This also definitely reacted really well with the Huda contour. It is a little more a drier foundation, so it is a teensy bit more difficult. I wouldn't slide it, so it definitely has to be like pounced on your skin. So again, this is a little more, if you have dry skin, I feel like maybe this wouldn't be too ideal because this looks pretty matte. But this seems like a makeup that will last a pretty long time. So I'm going to go ahead and powder my face with this Maja España powder. This is in the color Translucent. And I'm just going to go all over my face with it to really set it. I feel like this step is key to have your makeup last the entire day. So far I really have been liking this one. I do like the Jeffree Star one. I feel like if I added the MAC one, it would be way too much coverage. So I'm just gonna powder my entire face. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze my face with this butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is in the color Deep Bronzer. So I believe this is the darkest one. And I know I never talk about the brushes that I use. If you guys want to see a video on that, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and do my blush. This is the Modern Mandarin by MAC. This one unfortunately is discontinued. And I'm just going to put it in my cheeks just ever so slightly. Just to kind of blend in the bronzer and the blush. I'm going to go ahead and use this highlight by Wet n Wild. This is in the color Golden Flower Crown. Just a little bit. I'm going to use this MAC Prep and Prime Face Mist. And this foundation I feel like really needs quite a bit just because it seems a little drier. And I don't want my face to look dry. So this is definitely going to make it a little more dewy. So this is how the foundation looks. It looks good so far. I definitely do prefer how it looks after I've sprayed it just because it was a little dry. So it is a little more, I don't want to say dewy, but not as dry. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows, my eyes, and my lips, and I will be back. And maybe... So far it looks good. This is definitely definitely a matte foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and I will be back. But so far I really do like it. I feel like I really do need your guys' help with bronzer, because I feel like this bronzer is very pink. Where is it? And it smells so good and I want to use it up, but I feel like it always makes my face like brown, but in a pink way almost. Because it didn't look this pink. Like right here is fine, but right here it looks like a pink bronzer. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm a little lighter right now. But at one moment I was really loving this one and now I feel like it's not. But it has to be my skin color right now. Obviously it changes. So if you guys have any recommendations for like a brown bronzer, let me know please. But so far it looks good. It looks like that. Again, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows, do my eyeliner, eyeshadow, and my lips. So I will be right back. So this is how my face looks once I've done everything. I did eyeliner, the L'Oreal Linear Intense in Carbon Black. I did some eyelashes. They are the Kiss Pompadour eyelashes. And I've worn this pair like 5 times. And I used the Glue Kiss Strip Lash with Aloe. And I've really been liking this glue because it doesn't like take your own lashes, but they stay put the entire day if you wear them the entire day. I used the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, and I haven't used these purples so far, but it was a little difficult to use. Not My Journey. I used this one. This one was pretty difficult to kind of blend out. And then it was getting a little patchy, but I did make it work. It looks really, really beautiful. I put some on top called Good Place. This is a shimmery one. Obviously shimmers are easier to work with. And I used A Moment as well in my inner corner. And what else? G Money. So this is the eyeshadow palette that I use for my eyes. The inner corner of my eyes is the same highlight that I used. And what else? Oh, my lipstick is Leo, and this one's already so dry, but I do have another new one. But I want to use this one as much as possible. So this is how it looks. I think it looks so far really, really good. And again, it does seem a little like dry. It's not dewy, so if you're looking for a dewy foundation, this is not the one. But I feel like this can definitely wear really good throughout the day because you sweat, you start to release oils in your face. So I think this will definitely be really good. I think it's only gonna get better. So this is so far how it looks. I really do like it, and the color is perfect. So I'm just gonna go throughout my day, do my normal things, and I will come back in a couple hours. Right now it is 11:15. So I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna do my hair as well, and we'll see how this makeup looks later in the day. So I am back here after a couple hours. It is 4:10 right now, and this foundation, guys, is a hot mess, and I would definitely not go out like this in public. My face looks really bad. Reason number one is because it accentuates, if you have any bumps, acne prone skin, for sure this foundation is not for you. I have like a little pimple right here, and it definitely makes it much more visible. I have a couple here as well. You can just see them way more. I have some pores here that are a little bigger right here. Definitely did accentuate them as opposed to diminish them. My foundation did fall off here because I blew my nose, which is completely normal. My nose is cracked a little bit. Definitely cracked. Right here too. And my forehead, definitely, you can see like my wrinkles. It made it like way more like visible. I don't really have wrinkles. This is like the most that I can do. But if I go like that, like I feel like it made my wrinkles worse. So I definitely did not like this foundation. I'm going to be returning this to CVS because it was $13. If you guys don't like anything that you buy, especially at drugstore, foundations, makeup, you don't like it, return it if you have the receipt. So I'm definitely going to be returning this. I'm sure CoverGirl does make better foundations, but this one for sure is a no-go. If you guys have any recommendations for other foundations for me to try, let me know down below. And make sure to subscribe and like this video if you happen to like it. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys next time. Mwah.